as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. 2-2. Fly ball out toward left center field. Hernandez will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. Ready for another chance? A.J. Reed. And that one just missed outside. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Reed, an imposing left-handed figure at 6'4" tall. He was taken in the second round during the 2014 draft.
Hey, this guy hasn't reached the big leagues yet, but he's coming. You're going to know his name at some point. He just got a few more developmental things to work on.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So they go down without a whimper here. Striding in once again, Carlos Reyes. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Chopped weakly to the right, but it gets foul. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. Stepping up now, Tim Fedorovich. First time up, he went down looking. First delivery to him on the way. Way out in front.
You can tell this offense is getting frustrated, but this might be one you have to shower off. When a guy's locating like this, fastball at the knees and to both corners, it's going to be tough for them to do anything with it.
Pence has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Teddy Duran comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Popped him up. Sanchez over to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So a strong start on the mound as he's blanked him through the first 5. 5 innings complete, and we still have no score. Digging in now, Bobby Kahn. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Kahn, most of the time he can be found behind the plate, but he's roaming the outfield in this one.
Yeah, crazy athlete, Matty. One thing that does travel to whatever position he's at is that he's got an absolute cannon. That's why he can go to the outfield and moonlight out there. No one's going to test his arm. And then to go back behind the dish and shut down a running game, this guy's a special talent.
grounder down the line at third. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
You know, D-Row, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk to home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Robbie Estes. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
I think he's pitched better than anyone really expected in this one. He's done a real nice job, but someone's going to make him pay if he puts too many more pitches in that location.
The 0-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Hey, you got a runner in scoring position. It only takes one. I know he was out in front on that.
And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. But he's going to get there as he runs it down on the warning track for the second out of the inning. Digging in once again, Hitoki Sasaki, runner in scoring position with two gone. Swung out and missed that time. It's 0-1. Pickoff move to second, and the runner back in standing. And he lays off for ball one. Khan at second with two down. And he fouls this one off.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
He'll try again, 1-2. Down the line at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on it. Tyler White will bat next. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First delivery to him on the way. A high fastball is in there.
They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well. And one of the key numbers to look at, first pitch strikes over 70% so far in this outing.
Strike two on the curveball. 0-2. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. Ready for another shot now. A.J. Reed. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. One out, nobody on. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. The 1-1. Misses for the second ball. Oh, he just threw that fastball by him. 2-2 the 2-2. Up the first baseline. And there's out number 2. Into the box, Carlos Reyes.
Now batting, left fielder, Carlos Reyes.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
The 1-0. Fouled away. The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
And it's fouled away.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. So they breeze through this half of the inning. Now at the plate, Tim Federovich. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. Ready once again, Teddy Duran. He flew out in his last at bat.
Teddy Duran.
Here comes the first pitch. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Ground ball left side. Played on the backhand. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
You know, D-Roll, as a pitcher, that could be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make... Wow, that's a rarity. A 1-0 game in baseball these days. Both of these pitchers pitched awfully well. It's a shame one of them had to lose this game.
And that 1 run held up tonight, 1-0 the final.
A manager checks in with his ball club. Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight we wrap up this 3-game weekend series between the Sacramento River Cats and the El Paso Chihuahuas. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Rubio starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series.
Dan Plesac, what do you got? Now at the plate, Tom McAllister. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled off. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. Fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Tom McAllister sent packing to start out the bottom of the first. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. D-Row, what's the word on this lineup as they go for the series sweep?
Yeah, Matty, what I want you to focus on is the fact that this team does not like to run. Very station to station. It's going to take a couple of hits to score runs with this offense. They swing the bats well, but they don't put any pressure on the defense as far as base running.
Batting third.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Marshall.
And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Hey, down 0-2, he better be leery of this guy's nasty changeup. He has the ability to bury it down and away or down and in wherever he wants to, so you got to be on point with this one.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Sanchez ranging up the middle, and he'll make that play look easy as the throw is in time to end the inning. We've played an inning, still 0-0. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Kevin Dennis. He went deep in the contest last night.
Right fielder, Kevin Dennis.
First pitch coming, here it is. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Hey, there's no waiting around trying to work this guy into deep counts and get into the bullpen. This is a mid-90s fastball guy who loves that pitch and is aggressive and comes right at you. I would assume the offense is going to have a similar approach.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he got him.
Okay, here's a defense for the away team. And let's focus our attention on third baseman Pablo Sandoval. My locker mate in 2010 when we won the World Series with the San Francisco Giants. I know he's fun-loving and everyone worries about the offensive side, but he's got some first-step quickness that'll shock you, and a strong arm to boot.
The windup and the 0-1. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well. And I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball. He's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone. And if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
First offering on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
The line. That winds up foul. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. So here now's the pitcher, J.D. Ritter. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Third inning, no score to this point. Hit to first. McDonald is there, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Leading off the inning, Ricky Irvin, and they'll need him to get something going here. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
Behind 0-2 now. Struck him out.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Hit on the ground to third. Sandoval fields it cleanly, and that's the second out. Digging in the switch hitter, Rubio, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Rubio.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. Digging in to try it again, Tom McAllister. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike one.
Not an easy thing to do to fill up the strike zone and be successful doing it. How about this guy so far in this one? 100% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Grounded back up the middle. Sanchez has it. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Ready for another chance? Enos McDonald. He flew out in his last at-bat.
McDonald.
First pitch on its way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one. McDonald has had his trouble in these matchups, facing right-handed pitching, that is. He shows a lot more prowess against the southpaws. Swung on and missed. 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Stepping into the box, Dave Marshall. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. A bouncer up the middle. Sanchez fields it cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Can't start any better than this. He's set down the first 12. We played 4 full. The River Cats lead it 1-0.
Leading off for the River Cats.
First delivery to him on the way.
Ritter.
Lifted down the line in left. Dickerson on his horse, and they can't run it down. 0-1 count, and the pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
Hey, you talk about having a game right here. This guy's working on a no-no, and he mixed in a knock. How would you like to be on the mound knowing you got more hits than the opposition? You haven't given up anything yet.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Albert Myers. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up.
Myers.
3-0 pitch. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
As a former pitcher, I can tell you nothing is worse than having to battle not only the hitter, but the umpire as well. He didn't get some of the calls there, but there's nothing he can do about that now. Just got to go right after the next guy.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence.
Now batting, right fielder, Hunter Pence.
The 1-2 pitch. And Pence swings and misses there for strike 3, and he's out number 2. Digging in once again, Hector Sanchez. No hits to this point.
Hector Sanchez.
Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Leading off the inning, Kevin Dennis, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Hit hard on the ground is short. Backhanded. And they will get, no, he's in there. A very close play at first. And that'll bring up the big bat of Alex Dickerson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Hey, this team has been shut down offensively up until this point, Dan. But right here, team's first hit of the game in the 5th inning. Let's see if it sparks them offensively.
You know, this will be interesting, D-Row, to see if they can crack this guy's code. A lot of times, once you get that first hit, several begin to fall after that one. So it'll be interesting to see if this guy can put the screws on this one and tighten things up and not allow any more base hits.
And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
I appreciate the moxie right there, but 3 fastballs at this level usually turns into a knock.
Grounded up the first baseline. This is foul for the first strike. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control 0-2.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
Hernandez is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Settling in now, Ricky Irvin, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here's the first pitch to him. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
Hey, that's a huge pitch right there. You've got to get ahead. When you start to see traffic on the base paths, your defense starts to tighten up a little bit. The best thing to do is pound the zone and get ahead 0-1.
A little bouncer that rolls foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. Ready with another 0-2. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him. Digging in, Dusty Coleman. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And this is low, ball 1. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. Dennis at second, Dickerson at first, 2 out in the inning. And that fastball's too much for him there, 1-2.
Hey, this offense needs to check themselves right now. They have to find a way to get somebody on base and get this guy out of the stretch.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We've got more on this Sunday night after this. Digging in and looking for more, J.D. Ritter. He singled his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, we came into this one wondering how he was going to throw on the mound. That all goes out the window. He just mixed in his second knock of the game. He's going to be smiling for a while on this.
Striding in once again, Albert Myers. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. Matt Caesar is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. He'll enter play right at .310 on the year. 4 home runs and 36 RBIs.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Now that ball's hit well, deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Ready for another shot now. Tom McAllister. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
In there, 0-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
Now at the plate, Enos McDonald. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
I know it goes without saying, but the best pitch in baseball is getting ahead with a first pitch strike. That's why this guy's staying in this game, pounding the zone.
Ritter calls for it, and the inning is over. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. 7th inning coming up. Ready once again, Dave Marshall. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now. I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
Behind 0-2 now. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Kevin Dennis.
Number 30, Kevin Dennis.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. No balls and a strike to count.
He's pitching well. We're working into the middle innings right now, but this is when he's really going to have to bear down. When you start going through that lineup the second and third time, you've kind of emptied the bucket out already, so he's going to have to continue to buckle down and make good pitches.
Popped him up. Sandoval in foul ground, but it's the pitcher that makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Now at the plate, Alex Dickerson. Last time through was a base hit. First pitch on its way. And a fastball just a bit high.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Liner toward right center, and that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
You know, D-Roll, there's been some great pitching in this one so far. After that knock, that's only the 3rd hit of the game, and we're getting late into this one.
Yeah, they always say you got to tip your hat to the opposition sometimes. Well, I think this offense is tired of tipping its hat. They got to start to swing the bats a little bit better. That's their 3rd knock of the game. I know it's late, but maybe they can get something going.
Dickerson, the runner at first with 2 gone. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. So no runs on it. Now to the plate, the pitcher, J.D. Ritter. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. From the stretch. No balls and 1 strike. Comes set, and the 0-1. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Popped him up. In comes Dickerson. But this will land untouched. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Bunt sign still on with 2 strikes as he puts this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice. Leading off the inning, Ricky Irvin, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1.
That was a good swing right there. Might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more. You cannot expect to make solid contact chasing stuff outside the zone.
Throw by Sandoval is in time, 1 away. Into the box now, Dusty Coleman. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
I don't know if this is great deception by the pitcher, great arm action, or just bad offensive approach. They got to find a way to get something in the zone. Somebody's got to be willing to take a pitch, maybe move something the other way to kind of calibrate what the strike zone's going to be.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that one just missed outside.
He's going to find out quickly. Guys are even more selective up here in AAA.
Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. Harvey Coleman will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. He'll enter play with an average of .311, 7 homers, and 29 driven in. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate, good command of the off-speed pitches, very little traffic on the bases. So far, he couldn't have...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Nothing doing here this half. Sam Dyson is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Well, as a former pitcher, you know I love these low-scoring games as opposed to those slugfests. This was like a throwback game when home runs weren't so common and pitching was really dominant. No complaints here.
And tonight's